If your financial advisor's conversation starts and ends with investments, they aren't giving you a retirement plan, they're handing you a single piece of a much larger puzzle. For retirees, this isn't just an incomplete picture, it's a dangerous one. Retirement planning is fundamentally different from investing during your working years. The moment your paychecks stop, the entire financial landscape shifts. Your withdrawal strategy, tax implications, income timing, and healthcare choices become just as critical as your investment portfolio. So let's discuss why advice that focuses solely on investments is simply not enough for a secure retirement. The biggest challenge retirees face isn't poor investment choices. It's the lack of a comprehensive plan. It's the lack of a roadmap. Many advisors fail to develop an income strategy, a tax plan, or a longevity blueprint. And this leaves critical gaps in your retirement preparation. Neglecting these essential components is what we refer to as retirement malpractice. Because investments are a crucial part of your financial future, but they are not a complete retirement plan on their own. A truly comprehensive retirement plan goes beyond just investments and addresses the practical questions you're going to face. It should answer, how will I get a reliable paycheck? A solid plan details how your savings and investments will be converted into a steady, predictable stream of income to cover your living expenses throughout retirement. How do you minimize taxes? It should include strategies to reduce your tax burden in retirement, such as tax-efficient withdrawal methods and understanding how different income sources are taxed overall. And you've probably thought to yourself, when should you take Social Security? Your plan needs to help you decide the optimal time to begin receiving Social Security benefits to maximize your overall lifetime income. And healthcare costs. Most people don't discuss this, but you need to handle it. It must account for medical expenses, including Medicare, supplemental insurance, and potential long-term care needs, which often, and sadly, are one of the largest expenses for retirees. And even with a well-diversified portfolio, a solid investment strategy, retirees' financial plans can still fail if certain risks are not properly addressed. And one of the most significant and often overlooked is the timing of their withdrawals, particularly during periods of market volatility or a bear market. When you withdraw money from your investments during a market downturn, it can cause lasting and potentially irreversible damage to your long-term financial stability. And this happens because you're forced to sell a greater portion of your assets at lower prices to meet your overall income needs. And as a result, your portfolio has less capital remaining to recover when the market eventually rebounds. That's going to make it harder to sustain your financial goals throughout retirement. What makes the risk even more concerning is that not all financial advisors or investment guys even focus on it. Financial advisors or investment guys who are primarily investment focused, they're really ignoring the importance of a sustainable withdrawal strategy. Their main goal is often centered on growing your assets, rather than ensuring you have a well-structured plan to draw income in a way that minimizes the impact of market downturns and protects your financial future. And addressing this risk requires thoughtful and a holistic approach to retirement planning. Holistic planning is a comprehensive financial strategy that looks at your entire financial picture, rather than just isolated parts. And this method acknowledges that every financial decision can affect other areas of your life, creating a single, integrated plan that works toward your long-term goals. It's going to include several key components, starting with mapping out your income streams in retirement. And this involves calculating all potential sources of income, such as Social Security benefits, pensions, if you still have those, and withdrawals from retirement accounts like 401ks or IRAs to ensure a steady and reliable cash flow. Next, it involves developing a tax strategy to minimize your liabilities, which could include timing withdrawals strategically, utilizing tax advantage accounts, or converting traditional retirement accounts to Roth conversions. The plan also focuses on creating a healthcare plan to cover medical costs, a crucial step given the rising cost of healthcare. And this might involve choosing the right Medicare plan and budgeting for out-of-pocket expenses. Another overall vital piece is making purpose-driven investments that align with your values, ensuring your money is not only growing, but also supporting causes you believe in. And finally, it's about achieving clarity on your desired lifestyle, defining what fulfillment looks like in retirement. And when all these individual pieces are thoughtfully integrated and managed together, they form a robust financial plan that empowers you, the retiree. It's going to give you confidence and the stability needed to enjoy your post-work years to the fullest. Now, if your advisor or investment guy isn't discussing factors like taxes, income planning, longevity, or Social Security, then you're not getting a comprehensive retirement plan. You're simply just being sold a box of investments, or as many would call it, an investment portfolio. A true retirement plan, it should address how to minimize those taxes, ensure you don't outlive your savings, and optimize Social Security benefits, all while creating a reliable income stream for your future. Without these essential components, your financial future may not be as secure as it could be. So here's what truly transforms retirement for people. Rather than viewing their savings as one overwhelming account they need to manage flawlessly, we help retirees see how their money supports their life. We bring clarity to the financial picture, showing them what income is available and when it becomes accessible, and how adaptable it can be if life takes an unexpected turn. When retirees understand how their income functions in both strong and weak markets, the fear of the unknown starts to fade away. They shift from asking, what if something goes wrong, to what do I do next? This transition from obsessing over managing money to focusing on living more life with less limits is the foundation of true confidence. And that's exactly what a real retirement plan should deliver. Investments alone, they can't carry your retirement. And you deserve a plan that supports your entire life, not just a box of investments or a portfolio. So if you like what you're hearing today, book a connection conversation either in our offices or on Zoom, and we're happy to take you through the next step or the next chapter of your life.